Well, there are no freelancers over the age of 50, and it's not because they're going back to the office. Let's say you're a freelancer and you're happy because we're happy, right? We have a bloody great life. We get to wake up late, work late, eat over our keyboards, take phone calls from mum, walk the dog, doom scroll, exercise when we want. I mean, it's fantastic. And let's just all celebrate this for a moment, because freelancing is basically paradise, and there's no way in hell we are ever stepping a toe back into the corporate world as an employee. You couldn't drag us back into the office, and to be fair, we'd be really terrible employees. We would just really suck, and we'd never adjust back into the corporate life again. Yes, there are two main downsides of freelancing, and they are that we are always poor, and it's really isolating being a smart, poor person. But we also know that poverty is nothing to be scared of, because we have been really poor, right? We have all been really poor. And haven't we always survived? By the tips of our fingers, we've survived. So we're not scared of poverty. And the second downer is that we're always chasing work, and chasing work is not our thing. But we know that the benefits of freelancing from home far outweigh these two things, and that if the shit really hit the fan, we could go and live in a van, save money on the rent and the mortgage, and would still be happy. So since the freelancing life is paradise, and since it's such an amazing life, and we are never, ever stepping back into an office again, why are there no freelancers over the age of 50? Because they have woken up, and I'm talking to you, Freelancer Jane, Freelancer Tim, Freelancer Bob. You know deep inside why there are no freelancers over 50, and you know what I'm going to say next. And if you don't, I think you should pause this video and ask yourself, what is the next logical thing for a freelancer to do if they are more than happy with their freelancer life? The next logical thing they should do. So here it is. Why the hell are you working for other people? Look at your skills. Look at the work you did for your last client. You are amazing. Why are you working for other people? I don't care what kind of freelancing you do, whether it's programming, social media management, AI automation, whatever. The next step for you after freelancing is to run your own business. And I don't mean a service business like freelancing. The next logical thing is to run your own business. You have the skills and you can do it. After all, your clients are doing it. Your clients are doing it. Why aren't you doing it? They are paying you to run their business, but you can do that. And this is why most people don't make it to 50 as a freelancer. It's because they take it up a notch and they realize that true business, B2C or B2B business, is something that they can do themselves. No more swapping time for money. No more service businesses. And I can hear you saying two things to me. Number one, well, are you doing it? Are you running your own business? And number two, what the hell kind of business am I going to run? Let's answer number two first, because this is about you. The best what should I do business advice I've ever heard in my life is that everything works. Everything works. So if you are wondering, well, should I build apps? Should I sell e-commerce? Should I build a directory website? Should I build some kind of tool, sell digital products, or buy an existing business? The answer is that after you experiment, any of these and all of these will work. Everything works. It's up to you to experiment and to zoom in on the business that is successful after your experiments. And I bet that you haven't experimented, have you? Not properly. You've dabbled. You might have dabbled a lot, a hell of a lot, You might have got scared and backed away. Or maybe you just stopped dabbling completely when there was a lack of traction. You might have built something, then spent no money on promotion, then wondered why it wasn't a success. Or maybe you've just spent a lot of time thinking about which business you should run and never doing anything about it. And always sitting there in the background is the client. And the client just happens to have some work for you. And you think, well, I'll do their work and I'll come back to this later. And maybe since this hasn't really worked, I'll give something else a half-assed go. No, you have to do a proper focused experiment. You have to spend money to promote that experiment. You have to analyze after the experiment. You have to focus on growing an experiment. You have to pivot an experiment and double down if you see something working. And you have to close an experiment if it could not find any buyers or enough buyers, and then be pumped to start a new experiment. And the number 2 question you might have, am I running my own business? Well, in this year, 2025, back in January, I decided at the age of 55, and after years of unsuccessful dabbling, to focus all in on one particular experiment. And now in May, it's starting to become a very successful experiment, my first successful experiment. It's exciting. It's in the online advertising industry. It's taking off. And one day very soon, I hope to be able to say that this is my business and now I'm the one hiring a freelancer. Please subscribe, like, or share this video, and I'd love to hear from other freelancers over 50, or maybe you've left freelancing behind and are still living the golden life, but this time on your terms. See ya.